Good morning, everyone. Third day here in Lisbon, Portugal. Still beautiful weather, and I'm getting an early start today. I've been having lazy days, but I'm getting an early start. It's about 9:30 this morning, and I'm just walking to the Rosso train station, where I'm going to be taking a train to go to Sintra for the day. So that should be a really amazing and busy day, as there is a lot to see over there. Hopefully I'm not too late. I was hoping to leave a little bit earlier. I know it's usually busy and there is a lot of lineups to go and visit some of the castles. Yeah, so let's get to the train station, and hopefully we're gonna have an amazing day. Okay, so I'm not sure, but I think this is it, the Rocio train station. Train ride should be 45 minutes to an hour. Arrived in Sintra. I opted on the tourist bus, which is the 334, that brought us all the way up here. And I say up because it is really steep. And I wish I could have filmed, but I was standing up in the bus and it was like swerving back and forth. And these are not the city buses we have back home. Those are like Mercedes-Benz, and those buses, they're going up there. It's quite interesting. It's quite scary at some point, to be honest. So I just finally I got here to the entrance. I went to this little ticket machine, got myself a ticket. So I've entered into the Parque de Pena. So that's the Pena Park for the to go see the Pena Castle. And afterwards, I intend on going to the Moorish Castle. And then we'll see how much time we have left. So got some water, we're ready to go. Okay, so now that I've entered the park, it is apparently a 30-minute walk to go up to the Pena Palace. So in the park there is many things to see. So we're just gonna take our time. I think we don't have too much choice. There is a lot of people here. So let's start our walk. Okay, so I saw the outside of the palace and I'm already going back down. So here's the situation. When you buy your entrance to the park, that does not include a visit inside the palace. So you can buy a ticket for that as well, but they're timed tickets. So when I went to the ticket booth to buy my ticket, it was like 12:15, and the only available tickets for the inside of the palace were around 150. So I didn't get it, and now I go up and you could see the two big lines forming right in front of the palace. So the line on the right was for people, I think at 12:30 or so, 12:20, and the line besides it was the line for 1:10. So that means standing there in the sun in the line to do the visit of the inside of the palace. So is it worth it? I'm not sure. I've heard some people say it is. I've heard some people say it's not really worth the wait. So I decided not to go in. So all in all, the ticket I purchased was I think €15, and that included the visit of the Pena Park where I am right now, and also included the Moorish castle, which I'm going to be visiting afterwards. So it's quite an experience. It's I've got to say, I don't know, I guess we have expectations when it comes to places like that, because all you see is the photos of the beautiful things, right? So Lisbon is a super busy city. It really is. And now you come to Sintra, it's packed full buses where you're sometimes standing. The train was the same. It was a 45-minute ride. I was lucky enough to be sitting, but some people were actually standing the whole way. This is the first week of October, so I really expected that it would be less busy. I really thought there would be less tourists. It's not the case. It almost seems like, I don't know what summer looks like, but I can imagine how crazy it must be if it's higher season than it is now. So it's an experience. Definitely beautiful. The Portuguese people have been very nice so far. The hostel where I've been staying is the Lisbon Central Hostel. Really nice, amazing people, just really great ambiance, comfortable rooms. So I have nothing to say about that. That's just been perfect. And it was my first, it is my first hostel experience. And so far it's going really well. I'm loving the communal living. It's just amazing. So it's definitely a plus. So I've actually found a space where it's a bit more quiet, not too much people here. So I'm not really sure where I'm heading in the park. I've noticed there is a few places to go. So I'm just taking my time, soaking it in. Unfortunately, what we got was really just a glimpse of the castle with all the people in front. Well, maybe it's my fault. Maybe I needed to leave earlier, but I thought I did leave quite early. It was only like, I don't know, maybe 9:20, 9:30 when I left, and I thought it was good enough. But by the time I got to the train station, I had just missed the train, and so I got on the next one, which ended up leaving around 10:40. By the time you do the ride, and then when you get here to Sintra, I mean, don't think of just walking the whole way here. I mean, it's crazy. Those roads are so narrow at some point because there was people walking on the side. The bus literally had to stop on the road because he could not pass. That's how narrow it was, just with like one single line of people on the side of the road. So you definitely should take the bus, the tourist bus, the 434. Definitely happy to be here anyways. But I feel like, I don't know, I've looked at a lot of vlogs and I don't feel like people really show the whole of it. Like what you see is always like the nice part of it. Like they will show you the castle, they will show you like the main little touristic places, but anyways, that's my perception of it. I'm still enjoying my day. Just gonna continue walking, looking around. It's beautiful around here though. It really is. So this is where I'm heading right now, High Cross. A lot of going upwards. But the good thing is, at least these stones are not as smooth and slippery as the ones in the city of Lisbon. So there's quite a good grip, which is good. So everyone is so concentrated on seeing the Pena Palace that there's practically no one here. It's beautiful forest. You can hear the birds. Now this is what I like. So this is called the Temple of Columns. And apparently it has a nice view of the palace. Let's go see. Amazing. Well, the view of the palace is pretty much obstructed by nature. So that's the statue I was showing you before. It's the warrior and the queen's table. So this is it. This is quite interesting. Okay, so a little narrow to go in, but seems to just be a hole in there. It doesn't go in through the rocks or anything. It's just like a little cubby. Don't know. It's just getting steeper and steeper. I guess that's why it's called the high cross. Whew. I'm hoping the view is going to be nice from there. Oh, I guess this is it. Almost there. Okay, so I just came out of the Pena Park. The lineups were huge. So much worse than when I arrived. And it wasn't even that early when I arrived too. So yeah, if you want to come and visit here, do it early. Like, I'm skipping lunch. Like, I just came out of there. I'm gonna go to the Moorish castle. I don't even have time to do all the things I wanted to do unless you want to like rush. But if you want to have a nice long day, enjoy a lunch in the town, just really come early. So now I'm walking this narrow road to go to the Moorish castle. And also, not suggested to rent a car here. Too much traffic. It will take you a long time to get to where you want to go. And also, there's just not enough parking. The best option is definitely the bus. So yeah, I started with the Pena Park, which is a bit further. I could have stopped at the Moorish, but except if you get out of the Moorish and you decide to walk over to the Pena Park, then you're going uphill. So I went uphill a little bit, that's why I'm out of breath, but mostly downhill. Okay, so the Moorish castle. I've got to say, I'm really excited about that one. Hopefully I have time to really enjoy it. body is going to hurt tomorrow. All these stairs. Amazing. A little scary though. Just gonna hold on here. I'm gonna fall over. It's narrow. Just amazing. Lizards. Not all the way up yet. I'm dead. Need a break again. Alright, I think this is it, the last of it. And still have to go back down. Oh. Almost the last of it.